Okay, so unsuccessful European economies. How does it impact Tesco? So the EU has encouraged its member states to work very closely together for the single market. This is the third paragraph, by the way. This means that the countries have gotten closer economically. However, the performance of certain European countries, these ones here, okay, so these ones here, has not been great. Okay, so it's been greatly reduced over the recent years. A few countries have built up a lot of debts, okay, and these debts affect the EU. Okay, so let's say we got this massive alliance of this union of this European economic and political union of what we said 27 states. Okay, so we know that Germany, I don't know if you know this, but Germany tends to have a really good economy, and it tends to have like quite a low low deficit, I meant to say, low debt. Okay, whereas Italy and Greece and all these countries here, all the best countries ever in the European Union, tend to have high debts. Okay, so a country like Germany might have to find itself basically helping out these countries here, even though Germany has nothing to do with the debts from Italy and Greece and Spain and so on. Okay, so this led to eventually to 2008. So this led in 2008 to a group of economies to have really high levels of unemployment. Okay, and you can see that these countries are Portugal, Italy, Greece, Spain, and Ireland. Okay, different countries within the EU have very different economies. Some do better than others. Okay, so in 2008, a set of economies were grouped together as they had, so these countries here were grouped together as the pigs, okay, out of the EU. I'm not joking, that's what they called it. I think you remember me saying this, because they had such high unemployment. On the other hand, the economies that were the strongest, are still the strongest, tend to be Germany and the Netherlands and all the northern kind of European states such as Denmark and so on. So the performance of the EU would be of interest to Tesco as if a country bought goods and services, if a country they bought goods, okay, so the performance of the EU would be of interest to Tesco. Okay, so this would affect Tesco because if a country that they basically buy their input goods from, okay, so let's say Spain, maybe they might buy from Spain strawberries, or they might buy from Italy salad and stuff like that, okay, was struggling. So what did I say? As if a country that they bought goods and services from became a struggling economy, such as that of Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg did really badly as well, with many businesses in debt. Then Tesco may withdraw business relations from them. Okay, so this is what you say in this paragraph here. You say that if certain European countries started doing badly, then Tesco would maybe choose to no longer do business with them. Okay, this would result in Tesco sourcing goods and services somewhere else, maybe in a better performing country like Germany, okay, or like the Netherlands. And this would guarantee more security in its business operation, and it might allow Tesco to receive better prices, which would allow them to maximize their profits further. Okay, so this is your third paragraph. Okay, unsuccessful EU economies, and you talk about that. Now we're going to move on to the BRIC countries. Okay, so we've talked about EU countries. Wait, let me go back. So we've done all of this, okay, but now you're going to talk about a couple about the more generic global worldwide economies, okay, and how it factors and how they affect Tesco. So first thing we do is we start talking about the BRICS economy. Okay, so the BRICS economies are these fast economies that are moving. Okay, we have Brazil, we have Russia, we have India, we have China, and South Africa. Oh, sorry, now we no longer call them the BRIC country, we call them the BRICS country because they've added South Africa as well. Okay, so BRIC economies, world poverty, stock market crashes, all these things here are what we're going to talk about in the next couple of paragraphs. Okay, and how they affect Tesco. Now, how do BRICS economies affect Tesco? So we might have Tesco that might be thinking of setting up stores in BRIC economies, because we said that the BRICS countries are super fast growing economies. Okay, so if Tesco was to do this investment with them, they would enjoy the opportunity to grow the business in the future and its market share, and therefore receive higher profits in the future. Okay, that's why they would want to do business with the BRICS and maybe set up stores in those countries. Okay, so that's what you talk about with the BRICS. Okay, right, I'm going to have to stop in a sec because the recording is going to end and I don't really know how to end it, like it just does it automatically.